Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we go further now with the press conference for the Under-18 World Championship, and we start with the new Under-18 World Champion after a race which was so exciting. We must say it was really, really exciting. It changed all the time. At what point Charles Leclerc was for a long time the virtual world champion, but in the very last lap, Henry Easthope could win two positions. Henry, we go to you, world champion. How do you feel?
Pretty amazing, to be honest. I'm pretty speechless. I didn't expect to win it after the whole race, and I had an opportunity on the last lap and I had to take it. But Charles, I could see Charles in second place, and I knew I had to keep trying, otherwise there was no chance. And yeah, Anthoine and Charles, they pushed me all year. Ever since Braga, they've been right on my tail and they haven't given me a break at all. So I've been just, I'm just so relieved and very tired as well.
It's because it's dark, probably. We could see in the beginning of the race you struggled a little bit. You needed a lot of time before really climbing up and catching position. Can you explain what happened?
We've had the problem all weekend just with the chassis. We knew at the beginning of the race we were not going to be fast, so I just had to be patient and just wait for the chassis to start working. And when it did, it was fast, but yeah, it was a hard race. So hard.
When you crossed the line, did you know you were the new world champion? No, you didn't.
On the slowdown lap, me and Anton were looking like. It was only when I came into the pits I realised.
Recipe and relay at the same time. Congratulations, Henry. We go to the second classified driver, Charles. You just missed it for 1 point. Second place in the World Championship, for sure it's a good result, but I can imagine you're also a little bit disappointed today.
Yeah, really disappointed, but a second place, still a good result. I would like to say an enormous congratulations to Henry and Anthoine, and of course José too. And just to say thank you to ART Grand Prix, ITRA, Showmill and Program Store and all of management.
Okay, thank you very much, Charles. Just one more question. What did you miss, do you think, to win this race in comparison with José?
Comparison to José?
Yeah.
I just didn't want to overtake because I thought I was a champion. I look in the last lap and he was behind Matthew Graham, so I thought I was a world champion, but then I see that he had overtake, or well, I don't know, and so I did second.
Okay, thank you. We go to Anthoine. Anthoine, you were leading the championship before the final, thanks to a good result yesterday in the qualifying heat, but today everything went wrong?
Yeah, yesterday evening I was leading, so I'm a bit disappointed to miss the championship tonight, but I'm still third, even if it's the second year in the row that I finished third. But I want to say a big well done to Charles, Henry and Joseph, and thanks to my partners and French Federation.
We've seen in the final you started from the back because you got a penalty, I think, in the pre-final for driving outside the track limits. But even from the back, you had not really the speed in the final, like yesterday. What did change?
Today was really a bad day for me. I got a penalty in first pre-final. Second pre-final, I got a big crash. My chassis was dead. And then in the final, I expected to come back, but I was really not fast enough.
It's the third time on a row that you are on the podium. I mean, you were second in the CIK FIA Academy Trophy in 2010. You were third in 2011, third again. So even if you have no title, you were really consistent the last 3 years.
Yes, that's a really good thing. But when you are always on the podium, you want a bit better sometimes, because it's good to be there. But I need to win.
Okay, I understand. Congratulations anyway, Anthoine. And then we go to to Joseph. Joseph won today the race. Of course, the final, you saw that, but he claimed also to the 4th place in the championship. Joseph, it was your first season in Europe, or I mean, in an international level. We are not in Europe here. Did you expect to be able to be at the front like that?
Definitely not. Racing against these guys, you know, the best in the world, always tough, and to have a result like this for Australian is fantastic. It was a very hard race. Charles was very pacey, but I just managed to pull some good laps at the end and hold him off. But congratulations to these three.
And you are quite happy with this win and the 4th place in the championship at the end?
Yeah, definitely. Overwhelmed with the win. Fantastic to cut my year off in Europe.
And what will you do next year? Will we see you again?
I hope so. My plans are, and my goal is to race in Europe next year, full time. But that just depends on, if I can get a deal with the team.
Okay, congratulations to Joseph. We go to you, dear journalist. We listen to your question. If you have any question for our drivers. Frederic Billet from Cardcom. To all of them. So what do you think about the material generally, the engine? It's of course one of the big principles in the championship. You all have the same engine, it's a single type engine. What did you think about it? Henry, we start with you.
All year the engines have been pretty equal. I mean, every round it's just been so hard to be fast just because you have to get the chassis right and you have to yourself drive the track as best as you can. So yeah, I think the engine Powerline have done a really good job these 3 years, and I think big well done to them for keeping everything as equal as they can, really.
Okay, thank you, Sean.
Yeah, I think the same. I think the engines are really good, but probably a bit of difference. Probably a bit of difference.
Sometimes a bit of difference.
Yeah, I don't think it's really possible to do like, I don't know how many drivers there are, but like 50 engines. Probably they are the same, but on the track they are not the same. But it's very little difference, so I think this championship is good because like on a WSK, the engines are very, very different. Like here they are more
equal.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Charles. Antoine?
For me, engines that are supposed to be the same on the track, but it's for sure difficult to make all engines the same. So they make the best, and it's still not okay, I think.
Joseph?
Basically the same as Antoine. The engines obviously always have a little difference. They can't always be the same, but they've been pretty close. So it's been a good championship. Everything's equal, and it really came down to the best driver to win on the weekend, and as well as the championship.
This championship helped you, as you come from Australia, to come in Europe? The principle and the way the championship is done?
Yeah, definitely. It's fantastic to come to Europe. It's a big step to Australia, so I've learnt a lot here, and it's been fantastic, and I hope to come even more and race here more in the future.
Okay, thank you, Joseph. Any other questions? Yeah? Yeah, for sure. So the question is about the racetrack. What do you think about it, Henry? We will start with you. Is it a challenging track, an exciting track?
Yeah, it's not your typical kart track where you get anywhere else in the world. It's just up, down, all the bank corners. You have to really try hard to make sure that you can keep the car in a straight line because it's such a fast track. You can't compromise your straight with having a kart that's fast out of the corners. So, and I like how they've been with the championship. The organisation here has been good as well, and I like racing under the floodlights as well. That's definitely a big bonus.
Yeah, thank you. We go to Charles.
Yeah, exactly the same as Henry. I think it's a really good track and very different to the others because it's like very rapid and with lots of like, I don't know how to say it, like the corners like that.
Bandit.
Oh yeah, bankings, and I think it's a really good track. You need to take the more speed as you can in the corners, and I just do like this track.
Okay, thank you. Antoine?
Yeah, like Henry and Charles, I really like to drive on that track, and it's also really difficult to make difference in the races, so that's good. And I want to congratulate the organization because it was really, really nice.
Okay, thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic facility, the best that I've raced on throughout the world. It was awesome to race under lights. And yeah, the track itself is good. It was wide. The corners are banked, so it's very difficult. Also difficult to lead. Yeah, always the person behind always has an advantage here. But it was a fantastic facility, and I want to thank the organisation for such a fantastic weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Other questions? Nobody? So please give them a big, big round of applause.